Hi everyone, it's Tariq here, and I'm going to show you how to set up the RSI indicator on TradingView, even if you're a complete beginner and if you've never used any type of technical analysis or you've never even traded stocks or crypto before. So in this example, we're going to be using Bitcoin to pull up the RSI index on TradingView. Now you can do this with crypto, you can do it with stock market, you can do it with trading ETFs and things like that. Really doesn't matter the asset. As long as the asset is tracked on TradingView, you should be able to pull up the RSI, aka Relative Strength Index. So be sure to watch till the end of this video. I show you guys how to do it. So the RSI is a little bit complex, especially if you are a complete beginner. Okay, it's basically just a gauge of whether a certain asset is either overbought or oversold. So it's the index. Okay, the indicator ranges from 0 to 100. And generally, if it's around 30, it's considered oversold. And if anything's above 70, it's considered overbought. So basically, it's really simple to set up. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do it. So first of all, you need a TradingView account. Okay, I recommend signing up for a free account. You can go to tradingview.com or you can download the TradingView app on your phone. So then once you get everything set up, you want to head over here. We're going to start with Bitcoin. Okay, hit launch chart. So once you first set up your TradingView account, okay, it's basically just going to have the chart. It's not going to have anything by default. So as you can see here, it just says Bitcoin's price being tracked. So then you want to go over here and hit indicators. And you want to type in RSI, and you want to click it once. Okay. So you see here, RSI has been pulled up. So then, basically, my suggestions are if you're intraday trading or day trading in and out of stocks or crypto, you want to use shorter time frames. So my favorite time intervals are the 5-minute chart, okay, the 5-minute RSI, the hourly RSI, and the 4-hour RSI. That is for day trading, intraday trading, things like that. If you're more of a longer term investor, you kind of want to see where the things are headed over the long run, then use longer term charts. So we're looking at the daily RSI, the weekly RSI, as you can see how that changed. So the daily, it was just moving here closely, right around 40 or so. And then when we moved it to the weekly, it changed, okay? So this is really important to understand based on the time frames, it's gonna change. Now this RSI is based over the last 2 weeks. This is what I use by default and it's done me pretty well. And then you can also look at it over the monthly time frame as well. So the monthly RSI, right? So when I'm basically trading, I'm using shorter time frames, 5-minute, 1 hour, and 4 hour. And when I'm investing longer term, I use daily, weekly, and monthly. So just looking at this chart here in Bitcoin, once this RSI passes 70, it's going to start on TradingView. It's going to start getting colored in here. This really means that a lot of the hype and there's a lot of greed coming into the market. And these are usually good times to dump if you're investing, for example, in this example, Bitcoin. This is a good example, probably you want to dump. And then on the converse, when the RSI starts trending, I would say below 50 or so, especially in crypto, these are usually good times to buy the dip. Now, the same thing applies to if you're using the stock market as well. So we can pull up a quick example with the stock market. So let's pull up a pretty popular stock. Let's pull up MSTR. Okay, so my strategy. Okay, so the same thing applies here. If we could take a look here, those conditions where strategy was really overbought and started to approach 100 on the RSI, those were good times to dump your bags. Conversely, when strategy stock dipped below 50 on the weekly chart, those were good times to buy. So usually with the RSI, you want to really kind of take your profits when you see it heating up, okay? And then when you see it cooling off, that's when it's time to jump back in and buy. And I'm going to make a completely separate video showing you guys my trading strategies on how I trade options and stocks using RSI. But just wanted to show you guys how to set it up. Really easy to get it done. And best of all, with TradingView, it's free. So that's all I got until next time, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed my content and subscribe for more videos from me. So that's all I got until now, guys. Take care.